You ever wonder why India and Pakistan, two neighbors with a history of conflict, still talk about the Shimla Agreement even after more than 50 years? Let me break it down for you. Picture this: 1972. The dust has just settled on the brutal Indo-Pak War of 1971. Bangladesh has just emerged as a new nation, and there are 95,000 Pakistani prisoners of war in Indian hands. In this tense atmosphere, India's Prime Minister Indira Gandhi and Pakistan's President Zulfikar Ali Bhutto meet in the scenic town of Shimla. What comes out of this? The Shimla Agreement. At its core, the deal was simple. Both countries promised to resolve all disputes, yes, including the big one, Kashmir, through peaceful talks just between themselves. No outsiders, no international mediators. It sounded like a fresh start, a handshake after a bitter fight. India agreed to release the prisoners of war, and both sides promised to respect the line of control in Kashmir. But here's the catch. Even though the agreement laid out a path for peace, history had other plans. Pakistan has often pointed to a United Nations resolution from 1948, which called for a plebiscite in Kashmir. But that came with strings attached. Pakistan was supposed to pull out of the territory first, and India says that never really happened. Meanwhile, the UN, even as recently as 2024, still sees the Shimla Agreement as the main rulebook for any progress between India and Pakistan. Now let's be real, the promise of peace has faced more than its share of setbacks. There have been moments of hope, like leaders visiting each other, talking about trade, even cricket diplomacy. But then conflict flares up again. Kargil, terrorist attacks in Pathankot and Uri. Each time, trust takes a hit. Fast forward to just last year. For the first time in 9 years, India's foreign minister visited Pakistan for a big regional meeting. There was a noticeable shift in tone. Less finger-pointing, more talk about economic cooperation and climate change. Both sides, at least for a moment, seem to hope for better days. So, is the Shimla Agreement a roadmap to peace or just an illusion? Maybe it's a bit of both. It's a reminder of what's possible when leaders choose dialogue over war. But the reality? Old wounds run deep, and progress is slow. Here's the bottom line. As of today, April 2025, relations are cautious, maybe even a little hopeful. But if peace is the goal, it's going to take more than an agreement. It'll take courage, trust, and a willingness to try, even after so many disappointments. Thanks for sticking with me. If you want to know more about the world's political hotspots, hit that subscribe button. See you in the next one.